Hello again, everybody. We are on the new Seller Surge raid train. So this is a raid train I organize every month. We are waiting for Straight from DeHart to come and raid into us. Normally, I don't do a selling spot in the middle of the show, but we had a schedule change at the last minute, so I'm going to do 20 minutes. I'm going to run everything for $1, $2.99 shipping. So max shipping, you will only pay for your very first item $2.99. Then everything else is free on shipping. So that's what we're going to do. As soon as she comes over, we're going to go ahead and get started selling. We're going to wait till that raid. In the meantime, I'm going to start a giveaway. I'm going to try to run nonstop giveaways. We're going to see if this works. I forget. That's my problem. So first giveaway is one of these cool bird cards. You're going to get that one. That is number one. And they're going to be coming over in just a minute. In the meantime, there is stuff in the bin. If you want to take a little tour through the bin, feel free to do so. And I'm going to start selling in just a second here. So hope you guys are having a great time tonight. Please stay on the train. It is running until 8 o'clock when it comes back to me. I will do one final giveaway, talk a little bit about our sellers, and then we are going to go and raid somebody else. But there they are. Thank you, Straight from DeHart. Your show was great. You did amazing. I am so proud of you. And I love, love, love the fact that you did a reverse auction. I was so excited when I saw that. So welcome in, everybody. My name is Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. We are on the new Seller Surge raid train. I was just saying that normally I don't sell, but because of a schedule change, I am filling in on a 20-minute spot tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and just sell some stuff. I'm going to try to run nonstop giveaways. We have one going right now. And let's just get going. I quickly pulled just a bunch of random stuff, so it's just a vintage variety tonight. We have a Talavera frog planter. Look at that. That is authentic Mexican pottery there. It is adorable. Let's see if we can get my cameras working. How are they going tonight? Let's see. Oh, maybe. All right. We're going to get that going here. And then I can fix my camera. I like to do 10 seconds with the 2-second restart. Everything does start at $1. Shipping is max shipping of $2.99. So you will only pay $2.99 and nothing more for your shipping tonight. And Missy Medina, thank you so much. That is going to you. Of course, I forgot to grab my numbers, so I'm going to have to go on the fly, make some numbers up here. There we go. All right. Next up, what are we doing next? How about something for your plate wall? Look at this one. I love this one. It is that lusterware, the gorgeous orange lusterware. We have our flowers up there at the top. I do not know who makes it. I can't quite make it out. It does say Japan. I do know that. No chips or cracks. See if we can get you a view from the top, maybe a little bit there. And that one is up and running, $1. And again, shipping is capped at just $2.99 today. Thank you so much for your bid. I appreciate it. And Missy Medina, that is going to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see if we can play you some. There we go. How about some more Mexican pottery? This is actually like a casserole dish. I got my little taggy on there. It is a casserole dish, and you can actually bake in the oven with this. So this is vintage Mexican pottery. A few little dings on there, but it really adds to the authenticity. This would also make a great vignette base. We're going to run that for just $1. That is up and going right now. Mexican pottery. Enchiladas, yes. That's my husband, you guys. We are a husband and wife team. Zoe's Team Mod, if you do not know, is my husband. Maramags, thank you so much. That is going to you. And he is the cook in the house. He makes great Mexican food. All right. We are at 6:40. We are going to go see Libby Nan's Wrinkled Memories. One of my favorite names. I just love saying that. All right, let's take a look at this one. I almost kept this for myself. This is a handmade mug, obviously a piece of pottery, that is just absolutely stunning. This is a deep cobalt blue color, fully glazed on the inside. There is a maker's stamp on the bottom, so I can't quite make it out. My eyesight's not that great, but it is a really neat piece of pottery. Also a great coffee mug, and that is running for $1. So I'm going to turn our lights up a little bit, get a little more. There we go. Now we can see it just a little bit better. It is so pretty. And Lad Tammy, that is heading your way. She always wants to keep, I do want to keep everything for myself. I mean, that's the whole beauty, right? All right. How about a fun piece? I tried to grab some items that showed a little bit of the different things that I sell. So one of the things I do like to sell is some of the fun stuff like the ephemera and different things. We have a deck of a jumbo. When I say jumbo, I mean jumbo playing cards here. So we're going to go ahead and run this whole big old deck of jumbo playing cards for $1. You're going to get the whole deck. Look at the size of these. Look above my head. Like, these things are huge, but they'd be kind of cool. You can actually frame these too. I mean, I guess you can play with them. You can like hold them up and do them, but I think they're really cool. Did I not run that, or I just ran too fast? Let's see. There it goes. Just in case it wasn't running, we're going to run it again. Southern Charm, you got that first giveaway. Congratulations. And Dawn, these cards are going home to you. Congratulations on that one. Let me make sure I number it right. We're going to start another giveaway here. Let me get another giveaway going. I told myself I want to do nonstop giveaways. I only do PWE giveaways usually, but we'll see if I can remember. This is another bird postcard you're going to get. So it's a pretty falcon. And that is up and going. Let's see, what is our next item? How about some glass? Look at this glass, this ashtray. So it's technically an ashtray, but look how gorgeous it is. It has this beautiful orangey pink with swirls of other colors going on in there. There is a sticker, I can't quite make it out, made in Japan, but it is absolutely beautiful. If I hold it up here, look at that. Look at all the coloring on this. It is so pretty. We're going to go ahead and get that going. And that is running right now for just $1. Really beautiful art glass ashtray. You do not need to use it as an ashtray. It will make a really good little trinket dish, or even put some air plants in there. It would be nice. And Mara, that is going to you. Thank you very much. I have another piece of art glass that's kind of fun here. This is a vase. And I think it's perfect for this time of year because it has such of those fun fall colors going on. A real pretty yellow rim on there. The swirl is just absolutely stunning. Where's my tape measure? I think it stands about 7 inches tall, about 6.5. And that's running right now. Thanks for the bids. Tonight is $2.99 shipping. That's all you pay, and then everything else is free after that, all the shipping. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That is going to Tammy. I've got so much to choose from. I'm not sure what I want to do. How about a top hat? I do not see a Fenton mark on this, but typically I'm pretty sure Fenton makes these. This is the amber top hat. Another one that would look really cool with an air plant coming out of it. No chips or cracks. We're going to run that for $1, and it's going now. Took me a minute to hit that button. Hello, Kiss My Glass. How are you doing? And Tammy, that is going to you. Congratulations. Let's do, oh, I got a fun one. What time is it? Let's see. 6:27. All right, in a minute, I got something pretty cool. I got a lot of cool stuff, but I got something really special tonight. We are doing good. Thank you for asking. How about some green glass? This is like a pressed glass, which I really love, like the cloudy look that a pressed glass gives. Now there is a little tiny chip right there on the rim. I don't even know if you can see it very well. When it's on, it's not super visible, and a couple little flea bites. So it's been around a bit, but overall, no big chunks, great shape. And look at how it has like it wraps around there on the bottom. You get this piece here. Really nice one. We're going to run that for just $1, and that is going right now. For some reason, I got your show or schedule. I think so, yeah. The teacup trap, that's going to you. My schedule's been funky too for the month of October. I've had to travel a lot, so my shows have been kind of messed up. Have not been on totally at my normal times. All right, does anybody like small glass items? I have some minis here. So I'm going to switch it over to the other camera to run these minis. Hello, Leslie's Gents. And Choco Dog, I saw you come in. Hello, hello. So I have some tiny little like blown glass minis. Let me put it over here. We're going to do one at a time. So first up is this swan, really pretty glass swan. And we're going to run that one for $1, and that's going now. So it is a blown glass swan, no chips or cracks. We have the really pretty darker wings and tail and the beak on there. Look at that, so pretty. A Monster Mama, that is heading to you. And I'm going to leave the view like that for a second here while we go through. I've got about 5 mini items here. Look at this one coming up next. This is a horse. And I know it's a little blurry, but inside are like, it's almost like a pressed glass. It's like it's been all fused together. It is really pretty cool. Again, no chips or cracks on this one. And that's going for $1. Oh, you have 2 of those, Brittany? Oh, that's cool. I have some big ones that I bought from your mom, some big glass swans. They're on my coffee table in my living room. And MMMM's 3303, congratulations, that's heading your way. How about an elephant? Elephants are always popular. This one has yellow, and it is trunks up for good luck. And Brittany, that giveaway is going to you. Congratulations. We're going to run this elephant. No chips or cracks. Look at those big old beautiful yellow ears with that trunk sticking up. And Tracy Boo, that is going to you. Congratulations. It is number 12. And we are rating in just 10 minutes. I've got a couple more minis here. I did start another giveaway. The next giveaway is for a My Vibe is Vintage sticker. I have my favorite one of the day. Y'all, look at this. That is a mouse. Look at that tail. Look at that big old tail and those big old ears. How stinking cute is this? Let me get back over to my auction button. This mouse is up and running right now. So adorable. A little nose coming up there. Southern Charm, thank you so much. That is going to you. Let me write a tag. And we have 2 more, and they're kind of little, like even the smallest ones. We're going to run them together. We have a little elephant here. See if I can get that to focus. We have a little elephant, little beady eyes, kind of adorable, trunks up. And then with the elephant is a little glass basket. Just a tiny little blown glass basket. We're going to run both of those together. They are going right now. The elephant and the little basket. I can't even get them in the camera. My hands are too big for these tiny items here. A Monster Mama, that is heading your way. Thank you so much. Let me write some tags out here. We have about 9 minutes before we raid. I'm going to show you one of my favorite items here. So tonight, I pulled this out because this weekend I am doing a reverse auction, and I have a ton of inkwells and brass bases and different kinds of metal bases, all vintage and antique inkwells. But I thought I would do one on this show tonight. So this is a vintage inkwell, but what is really cool about it, as with most of the vintage glass, look at that, full lights. I don't even need to turn any of my lights off. It just shines like a Christmas tree. So beautiful. We're going to go ahead and run that. $1 up and going right now. A vintage inkwell. We made of glass, nice thick glass, and it glows like crazy. And that is going Southern Charm. Thank you so much. I'm trying to read a red chat, so I'm a little slow. My husband's telling me to change cameras, and I only have 2 hands. I can't do it all at once. I'll get there, honey, I promise. All right, let's see. We have 8 minutes. How about a little nesting dolls? Well, I don't know what the proper name for these are. There's a tag there. I can't quite read it. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you get all 4. Look at that little tiny one. So we're going to run this. They're in great shape. They're wood, like a thinner wood. And it's going right now. And I'm going to put it back together while this is running. I can remember which way it goes. Hello, Extending Gray Shop. How are you doing? Southern Charm, thank you so much. That is going to you. How about this beautiful vase? Look at this one. Another thick glass vase. Just love the blues on here. Such pretty coloring. I do not know how old this one is, but I love the coloring on it, and it's very thick, heavy glass. Kiss My Glass, that is heading to you. Thank you so much. Let's see, we'll do this one. And then we'll do that. Okay, we have another Talavera piece. This is a Mexican pottery again. So a little trinket dish. It does say Mexico on the bottom. Love the coloring, very traditional Talavera. We're going to show you from the top so you can see those pretty colors, and that is up and running. Oh, there you go. Pico. Yes. Tracy Boo, that is going to you. Thank you. Perfect for Pico. Honey, I knew you would come up with something great for that. Right. Creamers are all the rage. I know the white chunky ones are like the best ones, but I think you need to mix it up a little bit. So we have this one. It looks like restaurant wear, and it's kind of chunky, creamy colored. No maker's mark. We're going to run that guy for $1. We have about 5 minutes. And Tracy Boo, you got that giveaway and extending grace shop. Thank you so much. That creamer is heading to you. Put a number on there. Let's see, 5 minutes. I have time to try one more giveaway before we go. I didn't get through all of them. I tried. One more giveaway up and going. This one is going to be for some ephemera, an old photo, and a bingo card. You guys don't forget to come back, stay with the train at 8 o'clock. I am doing a bigger giveaway at 8 o'clock, and we're going to do a quick wrap up. Let's run one more item, maybe two. We'll see. We got a couple of minutes here. How about this? Let's do a jar of marbles. Anybody like marbles? I cannot say there's any glowers in here. So I did have a big bag. I threw a bunch of them in this jar. I do like the lid on the jar, though. It is pretty cool, vintagey looking. So we're going to run that one for $1. You get this whole jar of marbles. Oh, thank you, Kiss My Glass. So, Carla, this is going to you. Thank you. I actually make these shirts. So on my talk shows on Tuesdays and Fridays, I sell the sweatshirts and the t-shirts. I have a few different designs if you're interested. Tuesdays and Fridays, I always have them in my bin. Okay. Next up, how much time do we have? 4 minutes. Wouldn't that be something if I almost rated late. I think I did earlier by a minute. But on my own raid train, that would be really bad. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. How about a brass either vase or like a small planter? So this is brass. It is beautiful. There's not much patina. Nice and shiny. It does say made in India on the bottom. There's a little made in India sticker there. It's about 5 inches tall. And that's running for just $1. The teacup trap, that's going to you. We have a couple more minutes left, so I will keep going here. How about this one? One of my favorites, all of a sudden, I don't know if it's my favorite. Feltsgraph, though, never ceases to surprise me with all the different designs. This is a divided tray by Feltsgraph. Beautiful pattern on there. It is called Vintage Floral is the pattern name. And that's going to run for $1. That is about 14 inches long. And Cindy, thank you so much. That is going to you. All right, one more item, and then I'm going to talk to you guys for a minute before we raid. Let's do another little creamer here because this one's fun. Look at all this mismatch of colors on this creamer. It is ceramic, no chips or cracks, but such fun. I was going to make sure. Okay, no chips or cracks. Such fun coloring going on there, the blues and the browns, and that's running now. And Tracy Boo, that is going to you. And let's see, where are we? We have 1 minute and 54 seconds. I may pull the giveaway early, but y'all, please stay on the raid train. We have got Libby Nan's Wrinkled Memories coming up next. That's who I'm going to raid into. Gypsy Soul Vibes and Chili Pepper Peach. And then wrapping us up is the White Owl. After that, at 8 o'clock, they'll be coming back to me. I do have another giveaway. And then tomorrow, I want to tell you guys about a costume raid train I am on tomorrow. I got a really cool costume, 7:05, bookmark it. It's a 5-minute giveaway raid train. You got to come and see me for 5 minutes. Come and see what the costume is. A little out of character for my normal self, so I'm kind of stepping outside my comfort zone with that one. Let's go ahead and pull this, the giveaway. I'm going to pull it in 3, 2, 1. Let's see who got this last giveaway. Carla 107, that is going to you. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, thanks for being on the train. Please hang on. Again, we have 4 more sellers coming up. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to come and see it. I'm not giving it away. But I'm dressing up tomorrow night, and then Friday for Halloween, me and my daughter are going to be twinsies in the same costume to pass out candy. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Let's go raid. And we're going to go see Libby Nan's Wrinkled Memories.